Serbia's Prime Minister has resigned after months of demonstrations across the country. Milos Vucevic announced he was stepping down with an appeal for calm, adding that his resignation was aimed at lowering tensions. Cities across Serbia have seen nearly daily protests since the collapse of a train station roof in the northern city of Novi Sad in November. 15 people were killed back then. Many blame the incident on corruption and poor construction oversight. The tragedy has become a flashpoint for wider discontent with the rule of the Serbian President Aleksandar Vucic. Let's take a closer look with DW correspondent Idra Safari, who joins us from the Serbian capital, Belgrade. Idra, good to see you. Now, the protests have been going on for over 2 months. Why did the Serbian Prime Minister decide to step down now?
Well, to clarify, the last protest yesterday was 24 hours, and it was very clear that in Serbia, the protests were spreading national-wise and in most of the cities, but also in other sectors like schools were blocked, students didn't go to universities for months. And last Friday, people decided to boycott massively grocery stores, restaurants, and they went to protest and they didn't go to work. So the Prime Minister Vucevic said that he is withdrawing to try to make peace and dialogue and try to unrise the tensions in the country. Although this case, it makes him also unclear if this will happen, as protesters seem like they want more answers about these incidents.
Yeah, let's first look at what spurred this anger, the collapse of a train station roof. Why did the people who then turned out to protest blame the government for it?
Because the railway station was recently constructed and reconstructed by Chinese consortium, and also the government invested a lot of money on it, trying to connect Belgrade with Budapest with fast rail, and it was the biggest success story of the government, at least advertised in years. But then the collapse happened, and it was discovered that some parts were not really done well, and these documents were secret. So protesters and students accused the government allegedly for corruption. Dozens of officials, including one ex-minister who resigned back then, were arrested. But people of Serbia think that this was not enough, and they ask that this government and also the ruling, the way of ruling, should change.
So we're seeing consequences today. Is this also going to ramp up the pressure on Serbian President Aleksandar Vucic, you think?
Most probably, President Vucic keeps the ropes of most of the institutions in Serbia. He's going to have a press conference later tonight at 8 o'clock to address the nation. And also, if I can judge according to social media and what I read here, is that people will not be happy with only Prime Minister resigning, as he's not seen as a key figure in the country, although legally he should be, but they are asking for more. There were requests from the opposition that Serbia should have a technical government that will lead the country towards free elections, as last elections have been criticized not only from local but also from international organizations who were monitoring the elections, and they have been accused for stealing them partly.
Those DW's Idra Safari joining us from Belgrade. Thank you.